Measured Pencil. I'm Stephen Murray, and I'm here with the High Priest of Pencils, Wes Nelson.
I can't stand that title, but hello, I'm here.
How are you, Wes?
Just a humble man.
Which pencil are we reviewing today?
The Tombow monograph in .5. I have the orange barrel one. That's very important for the podcast listener.
Why did we pick this one?
I wanted to get a Tombow.
Here's what Tombow has to say about their orange pencil. It comes with a Tombow guarantee of high precision writing and erasability, featuring shake mechanism. To advance the lead, hold the pen nib down and shake it back and forth. There is no need to re-grip the pencil to advance the lead. Shake lock. Push the clip up to enable the shake lock and prevent accidental advancing of the lead. Manually advance the lead by pushing down the clip. Also included is the twist-type monograph eraser. Twist to adjust the length of the eraser. Now, Wes, when I went looking for Amazon reviews...
Yes, I'm here.
There are no reviews in English.
Oh, boy.
They are all in Japanese.
Okay.
And I am here for these. Oh, these are great.
I'm here for it.
Sochi says, when it's time to knock, 3 out of 5 stars. Because it makes a squeaky sound when the core is taken out, I'm a little worried about using it.
Okay.
Machiya says, user-friendly, 3 out of 5 stars. Easy to use. Because carrying an eraser is troublesome, I wonder if the eraser of the mechanical pencil can be replaced. When I was looking for it, I found this product. I bought an eraser as a spare. But the main unit was broken before I could replace it. 3 stars. Falls and breaks.
Falls and breaks.
And this is the best review ever. And I know I say that a lot. It's been a while since I said that, but this one just breaks my heart. Hatomugi says, for strong people, 3 out of 5 stars. I don't use the erasers that come with regular mechanical pencils because they are of poor quality or they can't be erased cleanly, but the mono eraser can be used. After using it, I am satisfied with the eraser. It disappears well and contains a lot of quality. However, I can only write faintly because my writing pressure is weak. Even with the core I always use, it is thinner than other mechanical pencils. I use it with all my might.
Oh, that's all we ask of you, is to use it with all your might.
You're doing your best.
Yeah, just do your best. That's all we can. That's all anyone can ever ask of us. That's all anyone can ever expect of us. Is just to do your best.
So when you use it with all your might, Wes, what do you think of this pencil?
I love this pencil. This pencil's great. It took me a little bit to figure out the lead lock system, and that's not the pencil's fault. And I maybe just figured out another part of it right now while Steven was talking about it. I think this thing's great. I love the erasers, second to none. The rubberized kind of grip around the twist portion. I mean, look at the length of this thing. That's a substantial eraser.
It's at least half an inch.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's way more than you get with a lot of pencils that I've been using. I thought at first that the shaking mechanism was just for fun, but now I realize that, and as I've been writing with it, that I don't have to move my fingers. I can just keep writing, lift my pencil off the page, give it a couple shakes, and I've got more out. I didn't know that it was solving a problem until I realized that I didn't have to move my fingers, and I think that's great. I like the styling. I like the lettering. The font, for some reason, is captivating to me. Mm-hmm. The grip, I'm okay on. I prefer a knurled grip or a rubberized grip. I haven't had any issues with this so far, being too slippery, but I could maybe see it being an issue. I love that it's all kind of semi-translucent, so you can see the kind of pogo sticking shaking mechanism in action. I think that's really cool. The clip is cool. I like that you can lock the lead on or off, whether you want to have the shaking be a feature or not. You can turn it off or on. I think that's great too. You know, I thought that this would lead to a lot of masturbation jokes, you know, and I thought I was going to get this thing and I was going to be mimicking, you know, jerking off and stuff like that. But this pencil, I started to fall in love with the elegance. I started to fall in love with the class. This pencil, it asked me to grow up, and it made a that's what she said joke, and I said no. I'm past that. I'm too old for that. I'd rather take this pencil on a date and have it home by 10 p.m. This pencil makes me want to go to IKEA and buy bathroom supplies. It makes me want to get a bath mat, a garbage canister instead of a Trader Joe's bag, a toothbrush holder, etc. This pencil makes me want to be a bigger man. I wish it had a retractable tip. realized that would be almost impossible with this mechanism. But yeah, what do you think, Steven?
I love the look of this. You just mentioned IKEA. This pencil to me looks like walking into a Dick Blick art store.
Yeah.
Just real clean lines, lots of light. I love the color orange you chose. I don't know if I am sold on this shake. It feels to me like my pen ran out of ink.
Yeah.
It's that same motion.
Oh, sure. Trying to get one last little dropout.
Yeah, or just it's skipping and I can't finish it. But
Yeah.
it's well weighted. Actually, this is really nice.
Yeah.
It's heavier than I thought it would be. I like that. Stock up for me, but I don't know. That shaking just throws me.
Yeah, and it's like it's not a problem. I guess this is what I was trying to say earlier. It's not a problem that I even knew I had or even realized. It's sort of like a solution for a problem that doesn't really exist for me. But now using it, it almost like plants the seed that maybe it would be nice to not have to remove my fingers off of the grip to click down. But sometimes you need that pause. You need that moment to like take stock of what you're doing and writing. At least for the type of writing and the way that I use mechanical pencils. I could see where if somebody was just like furiously going and they just could not waste a second, like you're doing a box score for a baseball game or something where you just had to keep going and you couldn't afford to reorient your grip or something like that, I could see where that might be an issue, but not necessarily for something that I use. I do a lot of crossword puzzles, so I'm constantly pausing and thinking and stuff, so there's plenty of time to advance more lead, so I think it's cool. I think it's a buy it.
So we've talked about obviously a click pencil. Now we have a shake pencil.
Yeah.
And then we've talked about an auto advanced pencil.
Correct.
Which one is your favorite system so far?
I like the click pencil. I think that's my favorite so far. It's maybe a product of what I'm used to, but it is also having that control over when you click, you get to know how much is going to come out. With the shake, you do get some out, but there's a little bit of not knowing how much is going to come out, and maybe that would grow with time and experience. But yeah, I like the click. How about yourself? What do you prefer?
I think also the click, I like to set my length, and it's what I'm used to.
Yeah. You know, a lead holder would really nail down the control, because then you can really get into that with a clutch, or you can just let gravity drop a little bit out.
I have been so into my lead holder for crossword puzzles
Have you?
last week. Oh, yeah.
What size? The 2 millimeter?
The 2 millimeter with I had gotten, this is way off topic for this pencil, it had come with a 2H lead, which was not conducive to crossword puzzles, but I just got some HB, and that is luxurious.
Because of the paper? Because of the thin newspaper stock, or what was the issue?
It wasn't newspaper. I'd been printing out puzzles.
Okay.
It's just a lighter line.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love it. Anyhow, we'll have to talk about that on the next episode of The Measured Pencil. Or not.
Goodbye.
This was The Measured Pencil with Wes Nelson and Stephen Murray. Follow us on Instagram for more content and to see what the pencils actually look like. If you have a pencil that you would like us to review, contact us through our Acast page, and your pencil might be part of a future episode. And if you haven't already followed us, please click subscribe on your favorite place to listen to podcasts.